The Bhagavad Gita, often referred to as the Gita, is a revered scripture in Hinduism. It forms a part of the epic Mahabharata and presents a profound dialogue between Arjuna, a warrior prince, and his charioteer, Krishna, who is an avatar of Lord Vishnu. This dialogue takes place on the battlefield of Kurukshetra, where Arjuna is faced with a moral dilemma. The Gita, through Krishna's teachings, guides Arjuna and humanity on the path of dharma, knowledge, and liberation. The Gita's wisdom transcends time and cultures, offering timeless insights into the nature of reality, the self, and the universe. Its verses have been studied, interpreted, and cherished by seekers of truth for millennia. The Gita's message is universal, urging us to look beyond the surface of life and delve into the depths of our own being. In the second chapter of the Bhagavad Gita, Verse 14 stands out as a beacon of wisdom, illuminating the transient nature of our experiences. It states, Matra sparsas tu kaunteya sitosna sukha dukkha da, agamapayino, nityas tams titiksasva bharata. This Sanskrit verse, translated simply, means, the contact between the senses and their objects, O son of Kunti, which produces feelings of heat and cold, pleasure and pain, comes and goes like the seasons. They are impermanent. Learn to tolerate them, O Arjuna. This verse encapsulates the essence of impermanence. It highlights the ever-changing nature of our sensory experiences, likening them to the cyclical arrival and departure of seasons. Just as we experience the warmth of summer and the chill of winter, we are constantly subjected to the ebb and flow of pleasure and pain, joy and sorrow. Our senses, while essential for navigating the physical world, can often lead us astray. They are inherently drawn to pleasure and repelled by pain, creating a constant cycle of craving and aversion. We chase after fleeting moments of happiness, only to be met with disappointment when they inevitably fade away. Similarly, we desperately try to avoid pain, but it always seems to find us, often when we least expect it. Imagine a child mesmerized by a colorful butterfly, chasing it through a field. The child's senses are captivated by the butterfly's beauty and graceful flight. However, the butterfly is elusive, flitting from flower to flower, never staying in one place for too long. The child, driven by his senses, continues the pursuit, experiencing moments of joy when he gets close and frustration when the butterfly flutters out of reach. This playful chase is a reflection of our own lives, where we are constantly pursuing sensory pleasures that are ultimately impermanent. The Gita's comparison of sensory experiences to the changing seasons is a profound analogy. Just as spring gives way to summer, summer to autumn, and autumn to winter, so too do our experiences of pleasure and pain, joy and sorrow, come and go in a cyclical dance. No season, no matter how pleasant or unpleasant, lasts forever. They are all part of a natural rhythm, a cosmic symphony of change. Recognizing this inherent impermanence is crucial to our well-being. Consider the experience of listening to music. A melodious tune can evoke feelings of joy and delight, while a melancholic melody might bring forth sadness or nostalgia. Yet both types of music, regardless of the emotions they evoke, are composed of notes that flow into one another, creating a tapestry of sound that is constantly changing. No single note, no single chord lasts forever. They arise, linger for a moment, and then dissolve, making way for the next sound. Our lives, like a piece of music, are a symphony of experiences, each arising, enduring for a while and then fading away. Section 5. Witnessing the Flow, the Practice of Vipassanā. The Buddhist practice of Vipassanā, which translates to insight or clear seeing, draws inspiration from the Gita's teachings on impermanence. Vipassana is a form of meditation that encourages practitioners to observe their thoughts, feelings, and sensations without judgment or attachment. It's about developing a detached awareness of the present moment, recognizing that everything is in a constant state of flux. Imagine yourself sitting by a flowing river, watching the water rush past. The river is in constant motion. No two moments are the same. Similarly, Vipassana invites us to observe the stream of our thoughts and emotions without getting swept away by their currents. We learn to simply observe, acknowledge, and let go, recognizing that clinging to any particular experience is futile. Section 6. Finding Stillness in a World Adrift. In today's fast-paced world, our senses are constantly bombarded with stimuli. The digital age, while offering numerous conveniences, has also created an environment of incessant notifications, updates, and demands for our attention. This constant barrage can leave us feeling overwhelmed, anxious, and disconnected from our inner selves. Imagine yourself standing in a crowded marketplace, with vendors hawking their wares, music blaring from nearby shops, and people jostling past you. The cacophony of sounds, sights, and smells can be overwhelming, making it difficult to focus on anything in particular. This is akin to the state of our minds when we are constantly bombarded with sensory input. The practice of observing our senses without getting carried away becomes even more crucial in such an environment. Section 7. The Serenity of Acceptance. Learning to tolerate our sensory experiences without being disturbed by them is not about becoming indifferent or emotionally numb. It's about developing a sense of equanimity, a state of inner peace that remains unshaken amidst the ups and downs of life. When we accept the impermanence of our experiences, we relinquish the need to control everything. We become more present, more grounded, and less reactive to external circumstances. Imagine a sturdy tree standing tall in the midst of a storm. The wind howls, the rain lashes down, and lightning flashes across the sky. Yet the tree remains rooted, its trunk swaying in harmony with the wind, its leaves rustling in the downpour. It does not resist the storm but rather adapts to it, bending with the wind, allowing the rain to nourish its roots. This is the essence of equanimity, the ability to weather the storms of life with grace and resilience. Section 8. Cultivating Inner Peace. The path to cultivating this inner peace lies in developing our ability to observe our sensory experiences without identifying with them. It's about recognizing that we are not our thoughts, our feelings, or our sensations. Just as we are not the clothes we wear or the roles we play in life, we are not the fleeting experiences that pass through our awareness. We are the silent observer, the witness to the ever-changing drama of life. Imagine a clear, still pond reflecting the sky above. Clouds drift by, their reflections appearing and disappearing on the surface of the water. Yet the pond itself remains undisturbed, its clarity unaffected by the transient clouds. Similarly, our true nature, our inner peace, remains untouched by the passing show of thoughts, emotions, and sensations. We are the still pond, not the fleeting clouds. Section 9. A Timeless Message for Modern Times. The Bhagavad Gita's message of impermanence and the importance of tolerating sensory experiences is perhaps even more relevant today than ever before. In a world that often feels chaotic and overwhelming, cultivating inner peace and equanimity is not a luxury, but a necessity. By understanding and embracing the transient nature of our experiences, we can find freedom from suffering and live more balanced, fulfilling lives. The Gita's teachings encourage us to turn inward, to explore the depths of our own being, and to discover the peace that resides within. This inner peace is not something that we need to search for or strive for. It is our true nature, always present, waiting to be realized. By cultivating our ability to observe without judgment, to accept without resistance, and to let go without clinging, we can tap into this wellspring of peace and live with greater ease, joy, and equanimity. The journey begins with a single step, a conscious choice to observe, to accept, and to let go.